Hey everybody, so here's the deal. I've been on Duolingo for quite some time, and who knows if it's been doing me any good. I certainly don't, and I'm not about to find out. I am a shy guy, and I'm not about to go around and start asking people if it's weird or not. So here's what I'm going to do. I am going to do something more awkward. I'm going to be playing some Toddler video games, and we'll see if I can pull this off. Not through Windows. And Linux has a free educational program that can be used, and people can set the language so that they can understand, can try to learn more. And here we are as a quiet and calm person trying to figure out things, showing a few videos online. Other than what I've done. If you've seen my material at all, I am a fantasy writer, and I've got a lot of my audio stories on the channel. And plain and simple, it's fantasy, and I'm trying to get more animation done, uh, made by U.S. animators. So here's the deal. We'll get started on some of the strange stuff. I haven't started to learn any of this stuff yet, and we'll see how this might go. We'll see if this cooperates and works right. So, as you can see, this is a different kind of program and game setup, and it's called G Compris. And I don't know if compress or what the whole deal might be. I'm being a an awkward American trying to figure things out. I actually when I was in middle school or high school, I was actually learning German, and I know why. There's no point in going into it right now, but I'm getting into some Spanish right now. So we've got some obvious kid pictures going on here, and there's all kinds of puzzles and different things like that. Puzzles, I'm over 40. Puzzles isn't gonna majorly get me anywhere. I speak American, so I think I've got plain old puzzles down pretty well. And I play video games quite a bit, not for a job, which would be great. But like I said, I am writing, and I would like to actually be doing that a little bit more, but more adulting. So I am actually an IT guy, and I'm doing what I can to figure things out there. So we're going to start with some vocabulary. As you can see, apparently there's a cow holding up the ABCs, and so there's some different options here. Let's start with colores, or colors, obviously. Now, I have practiced, rolling my R's for actually with German to do the same thing, but there's different languages that do it too. So we've got colores, and um, let's see. Maybe this might show. Choose the blanco, which I think is white. And then let's see. Encuentra el pato rojo, which is red. Negro is black. Azul is blue. Let's see. Verde is green, and amarillo is yellow. So, hey, Duolingo hasn't fully failed me. Let's see. With the process of elimination, pupura. Um, Guessing we got purple. Let's see, gris. That it's gray. I don't know if it's gris or gris. Someone would have to, try to correct me in the comments and stuff. That's another thing. There's some weird bits here. So I didn't know. Well, I guess I kind of figured there's different versions of Spanish. There is Spanish, or Spain Spanish, and there's Mexican Spanish. And I'm actually trying to learn Mexican Spanish because I live in America, and Spain Spanish is spoken less throughout the world than Mexican Spanish, and other than American, which is actually American English is actually one of the more well spoken languages throughout the world. If you might not have actually been aware of that, actually, anyone watching this probably would be aware of that. So we have encuentra el pato marrón. In this case, pretty sure it's brown. Yep, I haven't gotten any wrong yet, and I'm not sure if it's going to tell me that or not. Negro, we have black, verde is green, blanco is white, amarillo, yellow, naranja, that would be orange. Also, the fruit is actually also naranja. Okay, another weird bits here. Azul, blue, of course. Gris, rosa. We got pink. I wasn't totally sure on that one, but I was pretty sure. Amarillo, yellow, verde, marrón, naranja, purpura, purpura. I'm not sure if I'm doing that right either. Someone's gonna have to help me out, and I know it's gonna be weird to like answer me differently, whatever on comments. It's not gonna do a whole lot of good, but we'll see. Let's see. Encuentra el pato rojo. So I think that's clicking. You know what? I'm gonna cheat. I'm sorry. I've got stuff right next to me. English to Spanish. I want to know what in encuentra is finds. Oh, find. So find el pato. Pato is probably color. Oh, find the duck that is this color. So this is find the duck that is. No, it's in this in a lot of different languages you've got the item itself and the adjective to that item. So or noun, whatever the deal is. So we've got find the duck that is white. So blanco, blanco pato, pato is duck. Verde, find the verde. Let's see, pato amarillo, pato azul, pato negro. Well, that's the way you say these things, people. Okay, let's see, pupora, blanco. I'm gonna get one wrong for fun. Let's see. Ah, okay. So, oh, I wonder if this will say say this. No, I'm not hearing anything, so it's not helping me. Okay, let's see, pato verde. I know this is amazing and exciting. Pato naranja, marron, brown, negro, and amarillo, gris. Let's see, is that all? Okay, so I'm getting all these strange ducks in different colors, which apparently I'm pretty decent with plain old colors. Experiment. So we've got describe animals at the farm. Let's see if this is going to be weird. Pulsa sobre cada animal de granja para conocerlo. Conocerlo. To get to know him. Pulsa sobre cada animal de granja. Okay. Oh, click on the animals to get to know them. Okay. Let's see. El bono hace. Uh, uh-uh. Los bujos son aves nocturnas. Aves, a bird that is, it's a night bird. And tienen, let's see, has a vista. Let's see, vista has a view and a, oh boy, oído. And has a view and ear excelentes por la noche. So overnight. So we've got an owl, hase. I don't think it's has. I think it's like oh boy, this is awkward. Let's see, el bojo. or it it hunts maybe. Um, does. Let's see, el bujo, the owl. I say the owl makes. The owl makes. Uh-oh. Let's see. Let's see. So los bojos, the owl. Um, let's see, is a son aves noctoras. Noctoras aves night bird. Y tienen una vista, has a view and ears excellent por la noche, so the night. So got has a great eyes and ears for the night. So let's see, got a horse, caballo. And this I've actually heard through Duolingo too. So maybe it hasn't ruined everything. El caballo hace. So let's see. No, I get makes. So they make. That is the. Oh, so they make. Yeah. E. Okay, so apparently in Spain they make a weird noise. So instead the bio does a a hoot. In this case, I mean Americans or English would say they make a neigh or they say neigh. That's probably what is more like. Let me see if translator will help. Yeah, it is actually. So weird enough, it goes the horse goes neigh. Let's see. Los caballos están adaptados. So the horse adaptados para correr. Um, so they are adaptados. They are adapted for walking or running. Correr is running. So they are adapted or they are designed to run. Por lo que pueden um, for the oh boy pueden let's see por lo que because they can escapar rapidamente escapar they can escape rapidamente so they can escape quickly de los depredadores obviously predators. Let's see, poseen un excelente sentido del equilibrio. So let's see, they have excellent sentido, probably standing. Let's see, let's get back to sentido. Oh, they have an excellent sense of equilibrium, probably, or balance. Probably that is probably about equilibrio, balance. They have an excellent sense of balance. Um, I mean, I can't get anyone else to translate it for me, so here we are. And let's see, tienen, they have pezunas de un solo dedo. No idea what it's trying to do. Pezunas de un solo. Oh, pezunas. Okay, so they have hooves. Pezunas is hooves. Yeah, yeah. This is going to go right over my head unless I ever do something with a horse and their hooves. Let's see. So tienen pezulas de un solo dedo. They're single-toed. They have single-toed hooves. How am I like? I don't know where that kind of thing would ever come up again. But all right, so we've got so we got that. Cows are vaca. Okay, apparently, la vaca hace moo. So we have the cows say or make a moo sound. Las vacas tienen un amplio campo de visión. So amplio campo. They have amplio. They have a broad They have a wide field. Okay, a wide field de vision. So wide field of vision at 330 degrees. I don't, wow, this is like really detailed and stuff. Like you'd think for a kid thing, or just say they have a wide view. But in this case, they're like, hey, look, we're going to be so damn specific. 330 degrees. Tienen un sentido del gusto. Bien descerrado. Wow. I would not even come close to that, I'm sure. Let's see if I can figure out what this is trying to say. So, tienen un, so it's tienen un, they have a sentido del gusto. Let's see, sentido del gusto. They have a sense of taste bien good. So they have a good sense of taste. Desarro, they have developed. Wow, desar. You'd think that it would go a little bit easier, but apparently not. Desarrollado is developed. So they have a highly developed sense of taste. Con, so with, let's see, alrededor, around. Okay, so around. Are you kidding me? Are they gonna give me like, okay, so with around the 20,000, so in this case, like a lot of different languages, like it wouldn't be 20 in American speak. If you've got a 20.000, then it would be 20. But in this case, 20,000 papilas gustativas. They've got 20,000 taste buds. Like, what kid would want to remember this kind of thing? I mean, you've got to, the cow goes moo. Okay, I can understand kids who start reading this thing who want to learn about cow, animals at a farm. Sure, a cow goes moo, and they have got their colors are white and black, blanco and negro. In this case, they have a field of vision at 330 degrees, and they have a big sense of taste, or a good sense, bien gusto. So they have a very good sense of taste with 20,000 taste buds. Wow, this is just the weirdest kid kind of game I think I've ever. I mean, it's educational, sure, but like, what kind of kid would need to know that cows have 20,000 taste buds? And it's kooky and crazy, and I think I'm kind of here for it. So, let's see, what's the rest? Rest. Pueden dictar olores a eight, kilometers de distancia. So that's going to be pueden detector. So that's either sound or smell. Let's see, pueden. So they can detect olores. Sound, olores, smells. Wow. Okay, so they can detect smells up to 8 kilometers de distancia away for at a distance. So 8 kilometers away, they have amazing sense of smell, like taste. Like who cares if they have a great sense of taste? But they can smell 8 kilometers away. Like hunting cows would be harder to hunt than like any other kind of animal if you did hunt. But that is kooky, man. Like what kind of what kind of kid would remember, let alone, want to, know that kind of stuff? This is crazy. They eat grass and they poop out grass, but they have an amazing sense of taste and smell. This is just the weirdest bunch of encyclopedia stuff. Okay, cat. Gato. Easy enough. We've got a gato. El gato hace meow. Los humanos valoran. Let's see, the humans. Let's see, valoran. So the humans, los humanos, valoran, they value a los gatos, a los gatos por su campaña, companion, of course, y su capacidad, and with their capacity, I guess. Capacidad, with the ability. Okay, the ability, capacidad. That kind of thing can come up, right? Capacidad. Para perseguir ratones. Probably to hunt down or catch mice. Perseguir, to chase. Okay, to chase ratones, rats, and ostros, roeder, hmm, otros, otros, and other rodents. Roedores, other rodents. I did not know roedores, but I mean it's going to be probably pretty obvious. Rodents. Let's see. Ronronian para comunizar. Let's see. Ronronian. They purr. Ronronian is to purr. Are you kidding me? Ronronian. They purr para comunicar diversas emociones. Or emociones. Yeah, emotions. So they purr to communicate different emotions. Wow. Ronronian? Ronronian is to purr? Really? Spanish people? I mean, things are difficult enough. Things are difficult enough when you've got a cat. When you got a cat, is el gato, or it could be la gato or something like that. Most of the time, I mean, cats. Yeah, you've got the different genders for different nouns. I mean, when Americans or in English, you have all the nouns and a singular gender, basically. You've got, all the different nouns have a certain gender in different languages. As an American, I know that could be as learning German, trying to learn some Spanish, but people that might have learned that stuff in middle school or high school, even if they just don't remember anything bit by bit, or if they weren't even trying to remember anything with different languages, that is one of the more complicated things. First of all, knowing the vocabulary, and then knowing the gender with the attached noun. It's crazy stuff. But I'm trying to learn bit by bit. I've even seen some different stuff on videos where there's ways to do other things. Anyway, so there's all different kinds of animals and different stuff here. I think that's an interesting point to pause for a little bit, because I've got to figure out the way I'm getting this video done, and it's been a little bit, so I want to make sure that everything's all right. If the video is okay, then I'm going to keep on going, finish these farm animals. I know, awkward, and then we'll see what else I might want to get to. Okay, so on to the next one. In this case, let's see, we've got the sheep, dog. How about chickens? Chickens might be easier. Okay, we've got gallina. I don't know if that's gallina. I think it might be. La gallina hace clue clue. That's weird. Okay, so the chicken, it makes a clue clue sound as far as the Spanish people go, or Mexican people as well. Um, las gallinas domésticas tienen ayas. Oh boy. Let's try this again and see if I can, well, not exactly get hints, but just get a general translation, because I am not going to be able to catch that. So, let's see, las gallinas, let's see, domésticas. They're domestic workers. Okay. Okay. Domésticas tienen ayas. Okay. Let's see. All right then. Let's see. The chickens, the gallinas, las gallinas, domésticas. They are domestic workers that have at. Let's see. I'm not sure exactly. That might mean, you know what? We can load up the whole thing. Las gallinas domésticas tienen alas. They have wings. What? Okay. So they're domestic chickens. Oh, the domestic chickens have wings. Pero no pueden, but they do not pueden smell. Volar. Si pueden. Oh, but they can volar. They can fly. They can fly long distances. No pueden. They cannot fly long distances. Tienen un piene. Piene. If a tienen un piene. Oh, they have a comb en la cabeza, on their heads. They have a comb on their head. Well, that's, you know what? That I can kind of see a little bit better than the rest of the stuff, like, cows who have a whole lot of taste buds and who can smell really well. Sure. All right. So if that is the case, I will go okay with that. Let's see. How about some pigs? Cerdo. All right then. El cerdo, the cerdo, hace oink. There we are. They say oink, or they make an oink sound. Los cerdos se revuelcan. Revuelcan. Wow. See. They roll around. Ooh, okay. So they roll around in the barro, is mud. So, los cerdos se rev, revuelcan. So the pigs roll in the mud, principalmente. Mostly, okay, principalmente, mostly para controlar la temperatura. So, see, mostly for controlling the temperature de su cuerpo. Cuerpo. Wow. Okay then. Cuerpo. Their body. Okay. Cuerpo. So control the temperature on their body. They roll around in mud. See that makes a little more sense for toddlers to possibly read or learn about pigs. Let's see, gato I've done. Let's see, how about a sheep? Ovieja. Okay. See, I've actually heard that a little bit in some other cases. So, the ovieja, let's say B. Okay, so ovieja, the sheep, makes the B sound as far as the Spanish might go. See, la mayoría, see, the most, the razas, oh, most breeds, okay, razas. So la mayoría, most of the breeds de ovejas tienen lana. Lana, I'm guessing that might be wool. It certainly is. So most of the breeds have wool. La lana. Oh, oh well, yeah, of course. La lana, the wool, se puede puede cortar. See, so it can cut, or I guess be cut. Y usar, worn. Okay, so it can the pueda, the la lana. So the la lana is wool. The wool can cut or be cut. Y usar and worn para producir fibra textil. I mean, for fabric or fiber textile or fiber textile. Or let's see, fibra textile, textile fiber. Okay, so I mean, yeah, it's a little bit of a complicated way of doing. Sheeps have wool, and it is cut and it can be worn. A little complicated, but sure. Um, and we've got dogs. Perro, I like it. I've got a dog and love that little pup. Let's see. El perro hace gao. Guau. Guau. Okay then. Let's see. Los perros son sí, probal, probablemente. 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 Wow, that's probablemente la especie species domesticada. So domesticated species. Okay, so los perros, the dogs are a domesticated well, let's see, are probably the especie or species domesticated, más antigua. Really, más is further. In this case, más, it is further instead of. I mean, it can also be more, but in this case, we'll see. It could be um, something different. So, más antigua is the oldest. So the dogs son probablemente. Wow, I'm not going to get that for a bit. Probably the species domesticated the oldest. So it is the oldest domesticated species in general. Son dos. Son is, let's see, it depends on if it's the descendientes del labo. Okay, labo I'm pretty sure is wolf or lobo. Lobo is wolf. So son, they are the descendants of wolves. So son the descendientes descendientes. Okay, there we are. Del lobo, wolf. Wow, that is a bunch of crazy facts here. How about ducks? Pato. Hey, we learned that last time. Okay, so el pato hace qua qua qua. Right then. Let's see. Los patos son en su mayoría, so they are mainly birds. Mayoría aves, birds. Acu Acuticas. Probably water or water bird. Aquaticas. Aquatic. Okay. Aquatic. See, that would be closer to what we think ducks might say. So, las patos, the ducks, are the en su mayoría. En su mayoría. Mostly. Okay, are a mostly aquatic bird. Tienen plumas. Plumas. Feathers. Plumas. Plumas are feathers. Impermeables. They're waterproof. Impermeables is waterproof. Sure. Okay. Y patas. Palmeadas. Webbed feet. Wow, I would never have guessed that. Patas palmeadas. Que les permiten. Wow. Que les permiten nadar en el agua. To allow them to swim in the water. So petas palmeadas is webbed feet. Que les basically for permitting nadar swimming in el agua water, swimming in the water. Wow, that it, whoever came up with this educational stuff is just the weirdest. Whatever they came up with. All right. Anyway, that's going to be the first bit here, the first video. We'll see how things might go. I know that was a little awkward. It was very awkward for me, and we'll see how we can finish everything up. I would like to get into more of a crazy game, but it would be more fun to I'll do that with an actual audience. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do that in the near future or if I'm going to do something a little bit different. But I'll get in touch with you guys soon. Whoever is, paying attention.